Hey, what's up guys? It's Yuzi here, and today I'm gonna be showing you how exactly Nano Banana works within Claude Code. And for this tutorial, I'm not gonna be walking you through like how to set up and so on. So if you want to learn about it, maybe go to YouTube or maybe other people's video, or I don't know, maybe you could give me DM or please let me know in the comment if you want me to walk you through that as well. But on this one, I would just target people who already set up Claude Code on anti-gravity or Cursor, which I use. Yeah, what I made was basically I gathered many information. I watched many YouTube and then like those freebies and so on. And there are many ways actually to do it. But most of them were actually pretty much complicated and then not clear. So this one I tried to make it as clear as possible. So what you can do is basically, as you can see, these are the output. I use Innocent Smoothie as an example, and then there are 40 ads, different type of ads based on the research that Claude Code did, and then it generates automatically. So once you just have to click and type some words, and then it will generate within like 10 to 15 minutes. So basically, as it says, there's three phases. The first one is the brand research. So this is very important part. Like we have to put the web link and then so on. We don't have to say everything. We just have to provide the link and then product. And then it will do the research on the internet, and it was basically make brand DNA.md. So MD file is something that Code Code would refer to. So even though we don't have to say every time like do this, do this, do this, it's gonna remember by itself. I think it's innovation that Claude Code could do this research part, because if you just wanna put so much information or like you have to do computer research, then it would take weeks or days. So it's really nice that it could do it within like 5 to 10 minutes. Obviously, it cannot reach data that they can't get from the internet, but it will get this pretty much decent research by itself. And phase two, prompt generation. So based on the research, it will tailor the prompt template with the DNA that they research with, and they will make the prompts JSON, 40 of them. And phase three, this is the image generation. So technically, if you try to do it, you can just simply copy pasting the phase two's output, like prompt JSON prompt, one by one manually on Higgsfield or something. But since like we're using Claude Code, which is the of the AI right now, like it can do whatever like automatically. So why not putting the actual API within Claude Code so that it will generate by itself, so it can generate the image and make the file with those 40 outputs. I think this is pretty surprising and then very innovative. So I'm pretty sure you would like this if you haven't done it. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so let's get started. So to be on the same page, I will make the file from the scratch. So you can just create a file. I'm pretty sure you know how to create a file. Just put new folder and then let's say add system or whatever you want to make system and create. And I will give you the download link, or I don't know how exactly it works, maybe Google Drive or something, but I will give you the zip file so you can just give it to anti-gravity or cursor in terminal. So basically cursor, you can just do Command J, and then the cloud, you have to put cloud to activate it and trust the folder. All right, here we go. And yeah, as I said, if you don't understand any of this, maybe you should know the fundamental of cloud first. So yeah, watch some YouTube videos or request me to make another tutorial for foundation, and I will do that. Alright, so just upload this zip file. You don't have to unzip or anything, you just have to say read this and wait for a bit. Alright, so Claude read this file and it gave me the overview of it. So basically what you have to see is that there is Claude.md, which is the overview of the system, and generate as Python and skills and brands. So this brand section, it's empty. It's just because you have to define the brands, and then you have to decide which one to focus on. So it's empty, but other than that, I made a system for you. So I think you can pretty much do it straightforward. I added the environment and git ignore just because it's better not to put the API in the terminal chat interface because it might have the logs, and then there's a security reason behind it. But when you accidentally push to GitHub, for example, this git ignore will prevent GitHub to push those environmental file has those API that which is personal and then private. So don't put APIs directly into this terminal. All right, so let's get started. So I mean, you just have to follow whatever Claude say, to be honest here. The way the path is pretty straightforward. Just let Claude unzip it, and it's just showing how exactly we set up everything. So first of all, you have to get the API for Google. So Google API, if you haven't had it, you have to activate it on AI Studio, google.com API key. You just have to, or you can just go to Google and then just type Google API key. And there's a free tier as well. So, and then this one shouldn't take too much. So I don't think you have to pay for this. But if you generate, I don't know, maybe 1,000 photo images or something, of course you need to pay. So be careful with that. After getting the API key, where you need to go is .env. This is an environmental file that you have to put your API key here. And I cannot show you exactly my API key, otherwise I get broke. You put your API key here, and most importantly, you have to press Command S here to save this environmental file. So the second one, you have to install dependencies. You just have to copy paste this into here, and then it will just get these dependencies that is needed to read those Python skills and everything in order to generate those high quality ads. So it said dependencies installed successfully, but it was missing API key because I forgot to press Command S properly. So what you need to do is to save the file so that Claude can actually see the environmental file. So let's go to the third phase, which is the brand name, website URL, and product name. So it will basically be the product that you want to make ad with. But for here, I want to make innocent smoothie. So I am in Germany right now, so I didn't want to put the German website, so I said English. But I don't know if you know, but I really like this innocent smoothie. It's because I was in the UK for my high school, and then I was drinking that every day. And it actually came to Japan, but I don't know, the budget reason or somehow they closed the branch in Japan. But I really love innocent, and I'm really happy that I can drink it anytime in Germany right now. But anyways, so you have to grab this website URL and you have to put it here. The order doesn't really matter, but the brand name, innocent, and product name. You don't really have to put the product name, or if you know exactly, then you can put it. But for me, I just want to put this strawberry smoothie and just have to put the image here, and then after that you just have to say yes to questions. Most of the time it doesn't do anything, but it's important that we don't make it automized everything, otherwise it might delete your important folder and so on. So you just have to read every time, even though it kind of looks useless, but I'm pretty sure there's a room for me to improve a lot in this system. So if you have any improvement you suggest, please let me know. So as you can see, it did the web research and everything, and then it wrote the branddna.md, which basically put like who's the target audience is, what kind of value that the company has, and what kind of product that they make and so on. So they fully understand about the brand right now, and they put it all together in the kind of like memory so that they can recall it anytime by reading this file. And right now in phase 2, they are generating all 40 ad prompts, so you just have to wait for it. Okay, somehow it didn't still have the key. The reason why was because it didn't know where to look to get the API key. So you just have to put the .env file here so that it knows where exactly it should refer. I'll refer here for API key, and here you go. It should know now where exactly, and then it's reading the API key right now. Now it started running. So as you see, headline ads, the first one is getting produced right now. It's 1 out of 40 ads generated, and it's getting right now the second one is being generated, and so on. So you just have to wait for around, I think, 15 minutes or so, and then everything will be ready by then. See here, you can put them into one file on desktop, for example. You can see all the output here. You can download it as you like, and there are 40 of them, so maybe, and it's pretty much generic templates, so it's based on the brand DNA, but still there's so many stuff that you can add. So if you want to actually like put more brand value or tailor towards to any specific ad style, you have to make it change. Like you have to make this like entire system more tailored towards your brand. In order to do that, you just have to talk to Claude, and then those as templates will be more tailored to your brand identity. But as you can see, I think the quality is really nice, and you what you basically did was just clicking, and then it did all the job. So I think it's really nice and innovative. I'm pretty sure this kind of system would be super common in the future anytime soon. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that how exactly this kind of system works, so that you can maybe do it in your work. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any suggestion, recommendation for the new videos, please let me know so that I can make something for you. And thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please share and subscribe, and then go follow my LinkedIn. Alright, see ya!